gentlemen, a nice warm welcome, if you will, for Mr. Drew and Kyle.
Well, I'm Drew. This is my brother Kyle. Before I get going with Heal4Life, I just wanted to announce a really neat partnership that we had with a company based out of Vancouver, BC. It's an underwear company who wants to be the official underwear of Testicular Cancer Canada. And I was speaking with the founder and owner. His name is Anurag Gupta, and they really want to partner with Testicular Cancer Canada. They're a very dynamic company, and they want to involve themselves in any way that they can. So for tonight, we've got over 100 pairs of underwear in the gym bag over there. So make sure before you leave, pick up a pair of underwear. It's very comfortable. I'm wearing a pair myself. My brother's wearing a pair himself, and our co-op.
There we go. He's got a pair on too.
Yeah. We didn't. No. We'll wash them after. They're brand new.
Looking like a true.
But I just wanted to show you, or just obviously they're based out of Vancouver. They were unable to be here, but just this is an announcement on behalf of Anurag and My Package. Here we go. It says, My Package is currently a small company owned and run by a handful of Canadian yahoos in Vancouver. Our goal is simple: to be the best, make the best product, have it be the best value, create the best place to work, have the best time. We intend to demonstrate that the best way to be incredibly successful is to have inappropriate amounts of fun and be unprecedented force for positive change. We're honored to participate with TCC under our banner, Change Your Underwear and Change Lives, and look forward to providing an abundance of support for years to come. So grab your free pair of underwear. Not only that, but if you go online, you enter the code TCC, you buy 3 pairs, you get 1 free. You also put in a profile, and anytime you buy underwear from now indefinitely, $2 will always go towards Testicular Cancer Canada. So make sure you buy for yourself, buy for other people. Now to do something personal with Kyle and I, Heal4Life. This is something that is I was so excited about tonight, and speaking with Cheryl, and the Facebook buzz was going on at 7 a.m. and Cheryl told me that I only had a couple hours of sleep, but I think she's doing okay so far. But I just want to give you some perspective of how this has really come full circle for myself, and especially my brother. 4 years ago, my brother was diagnosed with testicular cancer, and he was going through chemotherapy at the time, almost to the month, about 4 years ago. And he had the chemo fog and the chemo brain, and he's had some concussions with football, so he's got not the best brain in the world, but it was
down over here.
It was the middle of the night, and he's just sitting there thinking and looking for something to grab onto, and looking for some hope. And for whatever reason, Heal4Life came to him, and he was looking online to see if anybody else had that name, or if there was any other presence. And there wasn't. So at about 3 or 4 a.m., 4 years ago, Kyle registered the business Heal4Life, helping everyday active living for life, and we thought it was a nice thing to help him get through cancer, get through the surgery, get through chemotherapy. And it's amazing to see us standing here 4 years later, the vision and the drive that Kyle had, and the passion that started out as just an idea, then went to a few t-shirts, and now here we are partnered with Cheryl, promoting health and wellness and testicular cancer awareness across Canada is something we're so proud of, and I'm so proud of Kyle for doing that, and for putting his mind in and really making a positive thing out of what some people think is a negative diagnosis. So before I explain a little bit about this, I just want to give a big hand to my bro. So we've got a few resources. Heal4Life, Healthy Everyday Active Living, my brother and I co-founders, and our mission is to promote health and wellness and to empower people with tools to make healthy choices. So we've got a few different resources, healthy men-only webinars that we're going to be running with Testicular Cancer Canada. We've got a 12-month living program that we're going to launch with young men, old men, whoever wants to get involved. So it's YouTube videos as well as email, newsletters, healthy living tips, via email and text messaging. And we also have a really cool healthy man guide. So any of you men out there, go online. You'll be able to download. It's going to be a PDF. It's a hard copy. You can take a look at it. But it's got some resources from Canada's Food Guide, Physical and Health Education Canada, and some meal plans, workout plans, really just as a kickstart to get you motivated and help educate you to live a healthier life. And finally, the really cool thing that we're excited to launch with Testicular Cancer Canada is our first real co-branded, customized web application. So guys can go online. It's one of the 3 buttons that says track your health on the actual website. So you go on there, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 4 based on 3 categories. Did you eat well today? Did you do your exercise? And you're on target to a specific goal. And we also consolidate all the social media, the great new social media sites that Cheryl and her team have created, the YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook to drive more engagement there. So we're really happy to launch that with them. Hope you go on there, log in, track your health, be healthy, and keep supporting Testicular Cancer Canada. We really appreciate your support here. So over to my brother.
Oh, jeez. I won't talk much about the Heal4Life business. I'm just going to talk more on a personal level and what this means to me, for me to be here today. And actually, something me and Cheryl shared about 2 weeks ago. Anyways, me and Cheryl attended a conference, I think it was 3 weeks ago, at the Canadian Urological Association. Privilege for me to be able to be asked to go and talk at something like this. I had no idea the type of scale and the volume that we're going to be dealing with, or just the different clientele that we're going to have a chance to kind of share our story with. I went through a lot of meetings, a lot of great productivity, I think, as an organization. I'd like to say we made some footprints. But the most important thing, that message that we need to drive home as an organization and as a community, is this self-awareness that Cheryl's talking about. And this does get personal with me sometimes, because I can stand here in front of you guys, but Cheryl's son can't. And you have to take a moment to think about that. This woman is driving hard 7 days a week, putting this thing in the books, on riding this thing on her shoulders and her shoulders alone. There's a lot of great supporters out here, but this woman is driven. So when I was asked to do that talk the other week, and I had a chance to sit up there and talk on behalf of Cheryl and the TCC, and really on behalf of Adam sometimes, I feel like I get an opportunity to express myself. Didn't know Adam at all. I feel like I've got to know him a little bit through Cheryl. But more importantly, I felt empowered by the one opportunity I had to go and talk. And I sat down, and the one thing that Cheryl kind of looked over, and we kind of embraced each other and said, we got a little bit of our message across today. A little bit of our message across today. We didn't get our whole message across, we didn't get everybody on board with us, but we took a step. And I think today is a huge step for TCC, a huge step for male awareness, and it's going to be a huge step for the community to realize that if we don't get these kids young and engaged and understanding that not only their self-awareness, but just being comfortable in their own skin, walking to doctors, they won't stand a chance later on when you're walking with prostate cancer or bladder cancer. It's too little too late. So again, it's part of my mission to work with Cheryl is to really, stage 1, you got to get that thing ahead of time. You don't have to go through the surgeries and the chemo like the rest of the guys have to. More importantly, stage 1, if we can get those things detected and protected early, then we're winning as an organization. And I know there's some people out there that look down on this and go, we're doing some good here today. So when you're walking around with those silent auctions, I really want you to think twice. And if you want to put a little bit extra on there, it's going to go a long, long way. It really will. And I look each and every one of you in the eyes and tell you that every penny that you throw in that auction, you can have a look over here, she will make it worth every penny. And I can promise that I'll contribute any way I possibly can. So feel free to contribute, donate, be a part of this movement. That's what I'm going to call it, because that's what we're doing here. And we're only going to help youth today, we're going to help youth in the future too. So I'd just like to say, first of all, big thank you to Cheryl Perry. She's doing this all.
So we have 2 more speakers, actually. You might not be aware of who the second one is. A bit of a surprise. But before we get to our last speaker, we've got one who's our Penn